Hello, good day, my glorious families, and welcome to today's chapter of the day. So today's chapter is in the book of First King, chapter 1. Kings, chapter 1. Now King David was old and advanced in age. Remember, just follow the Bible through. You don't have to put everything in your head, please. Whatever that makes so much meaning to you here, whatever that knocks your heart most, that is what you should look out for. What part of this story shakes your mind? Like, what part makes you go, really? Even in the Bible? Those are the parts I want you to look out for, relating it to today's lifestyle. Now King David was old and advanced in age. Although they covered him with bed clothes, he could not get warm. So his servant said to him, "Let us search for a young virgin for my lord the king. She is to attend the king and be his caregiver. She is to lie by your side so that my lord the king will get warm." Now this is a king that has so many wives already. Remember? And now they want to get him another virgin. So in those days, virgins are in trouble. All virgins are in trouble. Virginity is supposed to be an honorable something, right? But in those days, virgins were in trouble. Any little problem, they will say, "Let me offer you a virgin." Any little issue, "Let me offer you a virgin." A virgin was like a gift to a man. Women or ladies were like, what will I call it? They were not, they were second citizens in those days. Now, this is the days where our men were looking up to that, after all, David had many wives. Solomon has many wives. But you forgot that the children, the female children of those days, the daughters of those days, were being treated in a way you would not want your daughters to be treated. When they came to knock at the door of Lot, and they wanted to, remember when God asked Abraham to leave and they should move out of Sodom and Gomorrah. When they knocked and the angel was still around, they were telling them that, "Open this door. We heard of your new guests and we need them. We want to sleep with them." These are men. Men wanted to sleep with male guests. Men to men. And remember what he said. He said, "My daughters are around. Let me give them to you. Virgins, these were virgin daughters. Let me give them to you so you can have them. Leave these guests alone." Hey, would you have allowed that for your own daughters? Because people keep referring to Bible. Oh, in those days, after all, David had many wives. Solomon enjoyed many wives. Why are we always looking for what is sweet in the Bible and ignore? These days there were no rules and regulations. Wasn't it after Moses had led the Israelites out of Egypt? That was when God said, enough is enough. These are the 10 commandments you guys must walk by. There were no rules and regulations. Everybody just behaving the way they like. People just grabbing 10 wives, 20 wives, just maltreating the ladies, maltreating the women. Do you know what the women went through? They went through hell in the hands of men in those days. But men, our men, I don't know about other men in America, but where I come from, our men easily prefer to Bible. Oh, this is what happened in the Bible. But the things that happen to the daughters in the Bible, do you wish them for your own daughters? Do you pray such happen to your daughters? That people come to rape and then they say, offer them the daughters. I mean, God forbid. That will not be the portion of your daughters. That will not be my portion. It won't be the portion of my daughters. Like, let's read the Bible. The Bible is for rebuke, is for correction, which means there are so the Bible is complete. You will see a lot of atrocities in the Bible, just as you are seeing the love of God. You are seeing the atrocities of men in the Bible. This same Bible is filled with lessons of life, but people dodge that. They avoid all those lessons of life. What they want is what they can use to justify their bad behaviors. All right, bye-bye. You have not brushed. Bye. Anyway, okay. So let's move on. They searched for a beautiful, okay. They searched, okay. They found, all right. Verse 3, they searched for a beautiful girl throughout the territory of Israel. They found Abishag, the Shunammite, and brought her to the king. The girl was unsurpassed beauty, which means she was a damsel. She was over beautiful, and she became the king's caregiver. She attended to him, but he was not intimate with her. He couldn't even touch her. He could not even touch her. I mean, come on now. The king that has been enjoying all the beautiful ladies in town, including Bathsheba, somebody else's wife, he went and plucked his eyes on her. This time, they brought him the most beautiful. That is why, you see, in this life is a stage by stage. Life is moving. If you like, crush everything in there on this earth. A time is coming when you're so old and feeble, and you will not be able to eat even the bones you've been crushing. Your teeth will be too weak to crush them. So how you use those your strongest moments? Were they for God? The good things about David was that when he was very strong, when he was up there, he was a man of God. Now, all of these things he did cannot be counted against him, because that was a time it was a lawless time. Like, there was no law. God did not say, thou shalt not, thou should not. But after Moses, God said, thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou, and all of those thou shalt not. They need to be placed on the wall of our houses, of our homes. Thou shalt not. They are things we have to run away from. Anyway, imagine I am going to verse what? I'm still going to verse 38. Oh my God. You see, this verse is so long. I'm still going to land in verse 52. But I'm already on 10 minutes, so we might be cutting down a lot of this. And he couldn't lay with her. So verse 5 is Adonijah's bid for power. Let's watch out for that. So this First Kings chapter 1 may be up to 3 parts. I am not going to rush it. Sorry. I'm not just going to read. We have to learn. I want to learn. You see all of these kings, I get them confused. So I have always been willing to read the book of Kings, and I want us to learn. Anyway, get in mind, bear in mind, Adonijah's bid for power starts from verse 5. If you want to read ahead, please read and let's talk about it. So right now, I'm stopping at verse 4. God bless you for joining. I love you all. I'll see you again, maybe later today. Happy New Day, January 8th. Love you all. Bye.